Commanders are one of the most important aspects of this game. Not only do they influence the quality of your battle by improving the total battle rate or the individual battle percentages, they also help you out with speed ups, and they're very good in elite trials, boss quests, you name it. Now, you have, of course, the free-to-play commanders, which are pretty easy to acquire, also with specific events like the reward memories, but also you have those that you have to buy for black diamonds. Now, you can, of course, spend tons of black diamonds and get them all upgraded to the highest level instantly, or you can spend less, you have to wait a bit longer, but then also you get them to gold. But you need to keep some aspects in mind, and just let me show you what I always look for. One of the most important things that I look for is how many medals do I get for my black diamonds. Well, in normal case, for the 50 black diamond commanders, you get 10 medals for 50 black diamonds. There are some exceptions though. For instance, here Miranda. I already bought her this morning, and normally you get from her 15 medals for 50 black diamonds. So you can actually level up her much faster. And she's also pretty good with combat rate. She's a spear commander, so that's one of the first things that I look for. The commanders rotate in the shop with a regular rotation. On Monday you get Julian, Annie, Sandor, Daenerys, Jon Snow, Cersei, Peter Baelish. On Tuesday you have Miranda, Theon, Wednesday Andrea, Jaime, Latz, Thursday Cinara, Raymond, Rhea, Friday Lyanna, Kevin, Saturday Enzo and Drake, and on Sunday you have Layla, Marjorie, and you'll have a commander which just is new. For instance, you had Latz for a long time, you had Drake for quite some time, or Hector, so these can vary. Now on the Monday you get the 48-hour coupons, and I always click on them like in the afternoon, so I can not only use them on Monday, but I also can use them on a Tuesday, and I also can use them on a Wednesday. The same thing I do with the coupons that I can get on a Friday, so they will last until the Saturday, and also on the Sunday, because they will last me also on a Monday. And the Sunday will give me a 25 black diamond discount, so I take that over the one that I get from the Monday if I'm going for Julian, because not only will I get a Julian in the reality for 35 black diamonds, but I also get the additional nice gifts which comes with the coupons that I buy on the Sunday. Now this would leave only one day out of the week without any coupon coverage. That would be the Thursday, so the day that you can buy Cinara, Raymond and Rhea medals. However, every other week you have from the COVID a coupon, and that will be activated on a Thursday, so you can use them on a Thursday and a Friday if you want to. Now another thing to look at is the recruitment pass, because with the recruitment pass you can get yourself some pretty nice commanders. Of course you have Winton, which is for free, so to say, but you can also get them when you spend 100 black diamonds on this one, and you get 60 per cycle, so to say, of the recruitment pass, and another 20 from the shop, so that's 80. And of course, when you spend 200 black diamonds, you can get one of the so-called legendary medals. In this case, I've picked Annie, because Annie is normally a pretty expensive commander to acquire. However, by spending 200 black diamonds, you can get per month at least 60 of these medals, and using the boxes, usually it gives me another 5, so that gives me 65. Now, if you know that you get 60 of these medals guaranteed, you can also look and see, is it worth it to also change her for other commanders? Because if you know that you get 60 medals for it, and you know that you can get those medals also for discount for 35 per 10, then you also know that you would spend normally, let's say, 200 and 10 black medals to get the same amount. So in this case, it also would be worth for me, for instance, for Theon Greyjoy. However, it would not be worth it for Miranda. Because for Miranda, I do not get 10 of her per 35 black diamonds invested. I get 15. So for the same amount, say more or less 200 black diamonds, I would not get 60 of her, I would get 90 of her if I buy in the shop. So in this instance, I would never ever go for her. These commanders have been added over time. Initially it was only Annie and I believe it was Lyanna. So it could be that in the future more of these commanders will be added and that you say it will be worth to change it for another one. For instance, you could go for Raymond because he is only available in the shop every other week for a discount, so it normally would take you a longer time. Or Cinera if she shows up. We'll see what the future brings. Now also you have the Weirwood memories where you can get yourself the Hector medals. And Hector shows up, at least it did show up for already 2 weeks on a Sunday. You would get 15 medals for 35 black diamonds if you also include the buying of the coupon. However, you can get that with Weirwood memories. You can get him every month, you can get 20 of them. So I'm not buying it. He's not that good as a commander, so I'm waiting for it. Now, this is actually the way how I slowly build up my commanders. And also keeping in mind that in the friendship, if I look at the shop, I can spend only the jewelry, I can spend the weapons, I can spend the food, the drinks, the desserts. And I just always make sure that I have at least one commander, and I like commanders with battle weight, so to say, open, so that I can always put in either, let's say, weapons or desserts in the commander. So not that I am just hoarding something that I cannot just dump in for, let's say, good rewards. The only exception in that case is for me is the one with the jewelry, because there are not that many commanders that are good to max out for jewelry, that are, for instance, say free to play, we have only that one, or that are a little bit tougher to get, like for instance, where is she? There. Sabrina. She's right now at 99 medals. I think I'll get her to gold within 2 Lord of Lords events. So then at least I have all my commanders up that I can always put in. Now, why is that important? Well, I like the bonus, I like the protection, the time that I get as a bonus. I always like the battle bonus, and I rather would have several commanders that I can just upgrade and that I can always put stuff in it, just slowly increasing everything, than just to have one commander, let's say, in gold. Because for instance, if I look at Arya and I want to just say this was a paid commander, I wanted to upgrade only her, it would take me tons and tons and tons of resources to upgrade her. While if I would have a lower one, let's say if Chris, for instance, had also battle weight, I would get 10 levels out of Chris for 1 level out of Arya. So I just spread them out. So I hope you had some use of these pointers, and I hope also the rotation schedule of the coupons and also the commander medals in the shop has been useful for you. And I hope you can actually now are able, if you're patient, to slowly but surely and less expensively upgrade your commander army.